Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce Cinematics video session 83. So let's quickly just complete this part which we left in the previous session. Okay, so we did up till here. Okay, and created the excluding time. Difference we will check a little bit later. Yeah, so created date in string. We have done something like this. Or maybe this could be an interesting one. Let's check this one. Okay, so here let me write created date in string. Uh, and if I go to my recipe, okay, let's check where we have created dating string. So as you can see in the data flow, we used to write created underscore year plus that symbol, whatever symbol you want to give. Okay, you can put that a separator part. Okay, plus that created date underscore month, and here it has to be in single quotes. Okay, you can't write created underscore month as it is in data flow. It has to be in single quotes. But when it comes to recipe, you don't have that function of created underscore year. But what you can do is you can write year in created date. Okay, that's what we can do. Fine, and then we give the double standing line. We give that dash because we don't have this plus. So instead of plus, we write double standing lines, and then we write month of created date, again double standing line, which means plus, like whatever separate operators you are using, you have to give it in plus in data flow and double standing line in recipe. Okay, so this is an interesting one, and this is clearly a difference to look out for. And let's see what are the other easy ones we have. These are related to gate part, which we will do a little bit later. And I think we had used something like this, where case when we have used this not operator. Fine, so this not operator also, we can check it very quickly. So over here, yeah, and this is name and type one, which is fine. If I move to my recipe, this is the one. Okay, so as you see, not type is not null, then name, and yeah, it's more or less related to that, plus and double standing line. That's fine. Okay, this was not much of a big deal. Name and type one and anything else. Okay, is standard records. So is standard records, we just give it in single quotes if you see. Fine. For example, if I just check over here that is standard records, you just give it in single quotes instead of double quotes. So I'm not mentioning that part because I think that's not needed. Fine, you already understood that. Created date in PST zone. Okay, this one created date in PST zone. So this is how we write on the data flow. Okay. But when it comes to recipe, things are a bit different. So we check this very quickly. Yeah, this is the way we write in recipe. Okay, this is the same field actually here in PST time zone. So this is the way we write. So whatever difference you have to subtract, you just don't have to worry about the sake epoch and all those things. You can clearly write it in this manner. Fine. And now let's go ahead and see days overlap, effective opportunity, amount in stream. So for this one, that is amount in string, this is the way we write it. amount in string. Yeah. So this is the way we write for amount in string. Okay. So we have used that format number over there as well, which is fine. And I copy the whole part properly. So this is the way we write for amount in string. As you can see, amount is null, then zero, amount is null, then it has to be in single quotes, or we are converting this number to string amount, but here it's format underscore number. Fine. That's the way. And, okay. Then for this one, that is first day of month of created date. This is how we write it, isn't it? So we write it, and then first day of month for this one. Yeah. So when it comes to first day of month, this is how we write it in recipe side. Okay. Sorry, this is last day. That is the first day. First day of month is, I think, this one. A moment, let me check once again. This is first day of month, and here we have date truncated. Yeah, I think this one. Yeah. So first day of month, we put it in this manner. Okay. So as you can see here, like we in data flow, we have month underscore first underscore day, and we give to date created date underscore second. So, but here we just give date underscore trunk for month created date. Okay, that's the way to do it. And more or less the same case happens with last date. Okay, so here you have this one as last day of month. So last day of month, you write it in this manner. Okay. So month underscore last underscore day, and there you have to use date underscore trunk, month created it, and then you actually plus interval of 1 1 minus interval of 1 day. Okay, that's the way, right? But it seems a little bit complex, but not much of that. Okay, that is very much useful. Fine. Okay, so I think I have covered mainly the things which were needed. Okay. And after that, if you want to calculate the difference between close date and created date in week, let's say, okay, so this is the way you do it. And on the recipe side, this one, not this one. Mm, for week, I think we have done somewhere. Not an issue. We will check this part a bit later. But you know, this date diff, what we were doing for this one in month. So this is the way we do. Okay, so let's take the month part at least. Fine. So this month part we did in this way, right? And if you come to the recipe side, so we simply we can go with date underscore div also. I think we have done somewhere. Yeah, date underscore div also you can do, but we have this function of months between, so we can use that as well. Okay, so we can simply go for months between. Okay, so this is like in month. Okay, days with difference in month, and I think if I'm not wrong, to chunk. So this is the one which we can use months between. Okay, so that is something which we learned. Okay, opportunity age, we will come back to this. And difference between closed it and created it. Now there are various way to do this. Okay, and I think we will just take one part of it, maybe this one. Okay, date div. Okay, where we have used, there are many ways to calculate. Like we can also use days between. Fine. So if I take the days between only, for example, okay, so days between, we can actually do it. And if I go to my recipe part, so there are different ways we can do. I think this one is fine. We can just write date div. Okay, so let me copy that part of date div from data flow. That would be helpful. I think the second one, fine. The second one we can copy date div. Okay, and this is the way you do it. Mhm. So this is the way we do for this difference of this one. Okay. So- okay. Yeah. So that is the thing. And yeah, I think we have covered almost everything, like how we can do. Maybe for records created, we will just check what are the other stuffs in our next video. But yeah, we are close to completing this, where we have understood what are the different ways of doing it. So yeah, please do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.